we heard Finch after the other day talk about maybe needing to simplify the defense a little bit. When you guys are incorporating 2 new people into how you guys play defense from a year ago, what's that process like, whether it's communication or just getting everybody on the same page with how you guys play?
It's a lot of communication. I think defense, to be successful, is going to be communication. Guys being a cohesive unit out there, all 5 guys guarding the ball in the gaps, moving in sync, so to speak. I think with practice, time, trial and error, comfort just begins to form. It's kind of like wearing in new shoes. Eventually, over time, you just feel comfortable with it, and they work really well. So for me, it's just about making sure that I'm communicating as best as I can, trying to help them understand terminology, to timing of things, personnel, like when Rudy's on the floor, et cetera, et cetera.
Nickeil, did you feel individually really comfortable out there? It seemed like, the team as a whole obviously didn't play as well as you wanted to, but it seemed like you were in a pretty good rhythm on both ends.
For me, I was comfortable.
Yeah.
First few times up and down the court, you get that like first game jitters and anxiety, like not anxiety so to speak, just kind of like you're excited. The first game's here, you want to compete, especially after last year, like just wanted to come out and give it your all. Once the game got going, things settled down for me, and I kind of just focused on trying to win the game, and from there it just felt more and more comfortable.
What do you think that you guys need to do just collectively as a group to kind of have a little more energy and more focus on that wasn't there against the Lakers?
I think it was just small plays, that took us out of the game. Better decision making on offense, sharing the floor better, cutting at the right times for guys, flashing, giving outlets to Ant and Julius because they're going to require so much attention. And then on top of that, we know that we didn't make shots the way we would want to as well. So this game isn't, it's a new day, new opportunity. So I feel like everyone's mentally prepared for that.
Nickeil, you were in the first game. It looked like last season, right? Did something click in the preseason for you on an individual level, like switching from preseason to regular season?
Honestly, just going back to the basics. It's good to have family in your corner and people that you can trust and rely on, and just kind of own in on. And like for me, that's always been like my uncle. Just kind of talking with him, just kind of remembering how hard I work, and like I mentioned in at media day, just like letting go of trying to be perfect, and just going out there trusting the work. I know I work really hard, and eventually it's just going to come. So it's just about being faithful and trusting that.
Nickeil, did you talk to Josh Minot about that at all? Because he seemed to have a very similar statements about just trying not to put too much on each play or each shot, and not care, frankly, as much, live and die with each moment.
I think he just learned that on his own.
Okay.
Just knowing how much he cares. But Josh is also like a very free-spirited, not hippie way, but like just funny.
Yeah.
Just himself. And so I think because he cares, it can come out at times when he's just caught himself. And like the Josh we all know and love, he's funny. He's always cracking jokes. He's like very witty. So it's just about like trying to be yourself as much as you can.
Nickeil, does it feel like to you guys that there's different gears to your defense? Sometimes when I think outside watching it, like, there's some of those possessions you had to think about, like the Phoenix series, right, where you guys are all really connected, really active, and it really pops. Do you guys feel that when you're out there, like kind of hitting another gear defensively, or conversely not being in it?
Most definitely. I think you can even feel it when it was around like game or like the third quarter and the game 1.
Yep.
And I think when it started to ramp up, you feel it, the energy. And for us, it's what gets us going. We got guys that not only can play defense, but enjoy it as well. And it's hard to find an NBA full of talented offensive players. So I think it's definitely like something that just takes over, and then it's fun. And I think that energy just built, and that's why we had success beginning of last season, towards the end of last season, just building off that and knowing our identity and doing so.
Thanks, man.